Hi guys, just a quick disclaimer for this video. Not a good start. The video itself is fine, but I did forget to basically didn't realise that when I record my screen, there's a little icon in the bottom right that's part of the screen recording software, and I didn't realise that it would show up on the footage. So unfortunately, there is a little bit in the bottom right where it's kind of has a timer, which is unfortunate. I'll make sure it's fixed for the next episode, but I just wanted to leave a little disclaimer at the start to say, really sorry. It was just very unlucky. I didn't realise that would happen. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll let you get on with the actual episode itself. See ya. Hi guys, Fossil Fool here, and as promised, here's our first episode of the Jurassic World Evolution for PC. As I mentioned before, I have played this before on Xbox, but it's just so much easier to record on PC. It also looks a lot better. Like, I can already tell going on just like the main screen that it's so much better than the Xbox graphics, which I'm quite surprised at, really. Not necessarily because I know PC art is usually better than the consoles and stuff in terms of like hardware, but I'm just surprised at how good it looks. It's amazing. Anyway, let's get straight on with it. The start of this campaign is very tutorial heavy, so I'm going to try and not talk too much over the guys, but speaking, like, I won't talk over Ian Malcolm because I do like listening to his bits, but Cabot Finch just constantly interrupts, so, and the science guys and the divisions and stuff, they interrupt, so I'm just going to try and, I'll just talk over them. They don't matter too much.
Hello, may I say welcome? My name is Dr. Ian Malcolm. You may have heard of me. Well, correction, you should have heard of me, especially now that you're here. So before you are the islands that you need to manage, if you can. The 5 deaths. Jeez, if only there had been 5.
Yeah, if only there had been 5. There's been a lot more than that.
This is as good a place as any to begin. Isla Matanceros. It's relatively stable. Yeah, you can get your feet wet here, and you should. Diving into the deep end of the pool is where the big, angry, hungry things are.
Look at that.
And you want to be ready before you try that.
Looks amazing. And this is our first, this is our first island, Isla Matanceros. So, Cabot's going to interrupt me now, and we'll just go ahead with the tutorial.
I'm Cabot Finch, Public Relations and Crisis Management, and I'm here to help you. You'll start by building a Hammond creation lab. We've already started on an enclosure for you. You should just attach it to the side. But watch out for dinosaurs. Just kidding.
I like that they made Cabot like the capitalist guy who's not learned his lessons from Jurassic Park at all.
Which is create dinosaur facilities on the islands we call the 5 Deaths. Actually, Las Cinco Muertes, because Spanish is the lingo of choice around here. You'll need to connect it to the pre-existing network of paths in the power grid.
It's kind of a shame that you can't just skip this bit, because it just seems so...
Now comes the real test.
I don't know, if you already know what you're doing.
You'll start with a Struthiomimus. Select the creation lab and pick a hatchery bay. There's enough genome data for your first viable dinosaur.
The machinations of the ambitious, undoing extinction, playing with nature's laws. What can possibly go wrong?
Come on, Doctor. You know we've learned so much, and invested even more in our Jurassic operations since the last time.
Yes, Mr. Finch, yes, the last time. There's always a last time. And a next.
And that right there is exactly it. Cabot's just like, we've put more money into it, so it'll be fine. Nobody's going to get eaten this time. So, there you go. I mean, with the Struthiomimus, I'm pretty sure nothing will go wrong. It's basically just a big bird, but, you know.
Life. It begins. The most precious moment. The result of incalculable actions and reactions, trials and errors, genetic mutations and unknowable combinations, chaos, all leading to a living, breathing, thinking being, an entity, distinct and unique, and now we, you, just manufacture them. So, well done, I guess.
The sarcasm is palpable, but he's right. Malcolm is usually always right when it comes to Jurassic Park. He kind of speaks reason the
Hammond
whole way through.
Foundation has three main areas of interest: security, entertainment, and science. I've already nudged the heads of each division to reach out to you personally. They'll offer opportunities and incentives for you to be part of their team. Choose one of their contracts. It'll help you develop your facility.
Right, well, I'm going to go with science, because I know that we'll get an expedition centre, I think, is usually
Dr.
the...
Dua.
Yeah, an expedition
This
centre.
is our new Director of Operations.
I'm aware.
And we need that anyway,
I'm
so...
Dr. Dua. I run the science division of our operation. Okay, you're going to need to build your reputation in the science division. Not easy with me around, but you'll manage. That means managing our dinosaur population and seeing that they are flourishing.
Contracts can be requested from the division heads inside the control room. Complete these to increase your reputation and gain additional revenue to keep expanding your park.
Still really
one
can't
more
click
thing.
on anything.
Your reputation, your rep, quote unquote. Keep an eye on it, okay? If you have a solid reputation with a division, you're more likely to benefit from them. Financially, I mean. But, like life, it's a balancing act. Each division is vying for your attention, and if they don't get it, they tend to take it personally.
Right, so... I'm pretty sure that the first thing she asked you for is for Triceratops to 50%, so I'm just going to go straight out for a Triceratops.
Go around, my friend. Obligations and commitments. Complete a contract and your rep with the science division
Losing a lot of money at the minute.
Meaning you'll be able to take on more complex and challenging missions.
The 50% genome will start that.
Good. Your first expedition team is out. They'll bring
Oh, I
back
can
what
get
they
their
find
fossils
to the
now.
fossil center for extraction.
I didn't realise that they already gave you some fossils, which is pretty helpful. I'd forgotten about that. It'd be like one of each, pretty much.
Your job is simple, really. Create dinosaurs, which attract visitors to your facilities, brings in capital, money, which means you can do more research to build better facilities and create more dinosaurs, and there you go. The circle of life, development and resources, nature and commerce. See? Simple.
So, I think the way we want to
I
do
knew you
this
were my kind of
is
person. Inquisitive,
get the Triceratops
driven,
genome,
and I knew you couldn't
release
resist
it,
this opportunity.
and then
So
we
let's
can
get
boost our
started.
numbers a little bit, maybe put a viewing area in here to see, you know, whatever dinosaurs are in here.
Together, we can create a more authentic version of our dinosaurs. That means a complete genome. And I think you are up to the challenge. Don't disappoint.
I shall try not to. So, we're waiting on these to come back. We can't really do much here yet. I think the only thing I could probably do, actually, to make sure that we're ready for when we get the trike, is to put a nice viewing gallery in here for the visitors. We'll complete a little path to it. There we go. I didn't mean that, but I suppose it kind of looks a little bit cool. It's gonna need power, so I'll put a substation. I want to try and put one maybe like here, so that we've got a little bit of room for other stuff as well. And then I'll just connect that up to there, and there we go. So, we're ready for the Triceratops. We've got a viewing gallery in place so that we can boost our rating a little bit and more people can see the dinosaurs. We'll keep trying to boost our genome, ready for, you know, getting better versions of the dinosaurs that are less likely to fail, especially with like, see,
You should extract genomes from fossils.
I want to get the Ceratosaurus, but it's 44% at the minute. We need 50, but even then it's 550,000 just to incubate a Ceratosaurus. Got my words completely wrong then, but it's 550k to do that, and we want it to be as good a genome as possible, because 550k at this point, if you have a look, I've got 2.2 million. That's a lot. So we really need to make sure that none of them are failing before we go ahead with anything else. That's a real shame that we only got 2 1-stars. Hopefully though that's 1% each at the very least, so we get a 50%. I don't know how much the trike is to sort of what's the word, to incubate. Hoping it's not too much. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, it doesn't say yet, does it? Because we've not got 50. We'll see. Oh, I need to put a feeder here as well. And we'll put that right in front of the viewing area, which is right there. There we go. How's the Struthio getting on? Hungry.
I'm Claire Deering, and I've been on these islands before.
Looking for
on
water.
Isla
They got water,
I made
so.
some mistakes, and I've tried to set them right. I believe in what we're doing, and I believe in these dinosaurs.
It's really cool that they got Bryce Dallas Howard back for Claire,
We are
but
making
they
great
didn't.
strides
It's a bit
so
gutting
far.
they didn't get Chris
I
Pratt
believe
back for
I may
Owen.
be on the cusp of something wondrous, and I have you to thank, at least in part, for where I find myself. Now we need to incubate, hatch, and house our dinosaur.
Hey, we're at
Then
50.
we will know if our efforts will have been worth it.
Okay, so now 230k. Yeah, it's worth the risk. We'll take it. Is that all the fossils gone? Yeah. And you guys are still out, aren't you? That's fine. Got working viewing gallery. So rating's gone up slightly. Now maybe if we can get a Struthiomimus in here as well. We've got a couple of them running around. We've got a couple of Triceratops running around. Should be good. I apologise if you can hear any noise from the cars outside. Somebody with a very loud truck is doing something. So.
One of your dinosaurs has failed to incubate.
Oh, the
I
Struthio.
never said bringing back dinosaurs was gonna be easy.
74%. I'm surprised at that. Anyway, it's our first real dinosaur. Because I know the Struthiomimus is a real dinosaur, obviously, but. And I apologise if anyone's favourite is Struthiomimus, but like, in my eyes, it's not like, very iconic or anything, is it? The trike is such an iconic dinosaur. Like, even if you are not that into dinosaurs, people usually know what a Triceratops is.
Are meeting
So.
expectations, but we want them to thrive. That's your next assignment.
Look at that.
Making sure
And
our specimens
nickname.
are cared for. In other words,
I am going to
dinosaur
give
welfare.
it.
The difference with dinosaurs is that they have no point of reference to
Lady
understand humans, so don't expect much in the way
Margaret.
of thank yous.
Hopefully, people will get that reference. Okay.
I've been monitoring what you've been up to with great
Oh, the guys
interest,
are back.
and I'm a little disappointed that Dr. Dua came to you for this assignment instead of bringing me into the loop as she should have done. I'll discuss this with her later.
Oh, low again. And then medium. And then we got rhodium, but that's not good. That's two kind of crappy attempts at getting fossils. Hopefully we can get some better ones soon. Right, we've got another Struthio available for release. So now our pal has another pal.
A Struthiomimus. Interesting. Another dinosaur that furthers the case of a direct linkage to our modern birds.
Awesome. So we're making profit, which is good. We need profit. We've got a Triceratops. We've got 2 Struthiomimus. Now I'm going to wait a little bit before I do the next Triceratops, because I think part of the next mission, I mean, I'm sure it just said it at the bottom right, but 70%
I've
genome.
received
Oh,
an offer that will
well, that's easy.
definitely help the
I'll definitely do
science
that.
mission, and can help you as well.
So while we're waiting for that, here's what we're gonna do. we're going to, on medical treatment, research the hookworm parasite. And that's 125k, but it completes one of the missions for the science mission, and we get 1 million for doing the science mission, so we really want to do that, because the cost of it is nearly 1 million, but then obviously we get 1 million back, and we've helped build the park up a little bit, so it helps us without really spending any money. We need to construct an operational ranger station. I don't know why I keep going to that menu to construct things, but I keep doing it for some reason. There we go. Lovely. That's 2 of them done. And now we just need to incubate and release a Triceratops with 70% genome, which they're nearly back. When they get back, we'll have this, and we'll easily be able to do it, and then we'll be up on more money. We'll have a ranger station, another trike with better genome. So, yeah. It's all round, it's a good thing. Now these guys are returning. Come on, hurry up so I can send you out again. There we go, straight back out. Thank you very much. Let's have a look at the fossils. Oh yes, high quality, very high quality. 100k, I'll take that. They're both very good. Hopefully that'll get us to 70%. I'm not guaranteeing that it will, but let's hope so. It will at the very least get us to the other science mission. Well, I don't know if they're called missions actually. Oh, contracts. The other science contract of increasing a new genome to 60%. So at least we'll get that. And then we'll have done the science mission for this island, which is brilliant. Now, I would say let's get another Struthiomimus in there. We can get a couple of them going.
I'm looking forward to all the advances.
Yeah, they've got enough of them, but we want a couple of them in there just for aesthetic.
We have you to thank for that.
Let's have a look at the trike. The trike's pretty happy, but probably could do with another one in there, which we will get. Oh my, another Struthiomimus failed. 74%? How are they feeling? I've had 2 out of the... Is it 3 or 4 that I've hatched? Because I don't know if the first one counts. I think the first one might be like an automatic like pass. It never fails. Yeah, right, okay. So, let's have a look at what the genome's like. 63. Now, is that... Let me have a look. 72%, nice. Okay, let's get that trike in there. I know they're coming back soon, so maybe I could have waited, but it's fine. And we get another trike in there. Our rating will probably go up to maybe a star. We'll get 1 million from the science mission, and we'll be in a really good spot. Struthio's ready to release. Very nice. We've got 3 of them. We'll have 2 Triceratops. Now, obviously, we won't have a lot of dinosaurs that boost the rating, like especially in this game. Ceratosaurus is the big one. Well, sorry, I say in this game. I don't mean in the full game, obviously. I mean like on this island. Like on this island, Ceratosaurus is the sort of one that'll bring in the most money. At least from my experience with it. Like when I played on the Xbox, I got the Ceratosaurus. I think I got 2 of them. And the rating just went way up, and that was what got me to the next island, pretty much. So, I apologise again if you can hear that, because that is someone just on a motorbike outside. Don't know what they're doing. Yeah, so apologise if you can hear the noise of cars and things. I would, admittedly, shut my window, but it is so damn hot in England at the minute. Like, even though it's England and it's usually rubbish, it's just so hot. Right, so, is our trike ready to... Oh, nearly. 94, 95, 96. Come on. Nice. And there we go. There's our trike. Well, our second trike. Very nice. So, does that boost our... Oh, we're up to a star. Nice, okay, cool. And we'll pass the mission now. There we go. Oh, disease contracted. Hookworms. Well, luckily we researched that, so it doesn't matter. So, is it the ranger? It is, isn't it? Our task.
Oh my gosh, you got a sick dinosaur on your hands. It's time to treat it. Or what comes next, that's going to be on your hands as well.
I'm not a monster, Ian. Of course I'm going to treat it. It's Lady Margaret, for God's sake. Oh, but this is the alpha. Oh, of course this is the alpha because it's got the better genome, hasn't it? Yeah. Oh. I wonder if that was just like on purpose, like it contracted it immediately after because we just... Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Look, it's part of the mission. Sorry, I didn't see that. It did seem like very coincidental timing. Oh, come on, guys. You got to be able to hit it from there.
This is Lambert, head of security.
Okay, that seems fairly
Yours, theirs, and mine.
easy. Are these...
Welcome
What
to the
rating are
islands.
these?
So here's our basic conundrum. We want to keep our
8.
animals under control.
That's easy, so it's
while
just basically get another
simultaneously
streaky or
encouraging
minus out.
instinctive behaviors. Because these animals have
Rating
potential
of 8.
as
There we
combatants.
go.
Look, everyone's fear object, myself included, is to have these animals running free and loose in the park. But we can't exploit them globally without taking some chances.
Well, admittedly, I would say a Struthiomimus probably has no potential in combat, but that's just me, so... Right, nice. So we've done the first mission, which is for the science, on Isla Matanceros.
I've done it. We are on the path to a pure strain dinosaur. This
That's
will
right, going
definitely
straight for that.
shift the paradigm. We can't ignore this accomplishment. With your help, obviously. That goes without saying. But under my direction. I think we make a good team. Let's do this again. I'll let you know when.
I've witnessed Dr. do a flail and fail before. Now with you, she believes she is on her way. Does she really think she can accomplish what I have not?
I don't know, Wu, cause Wu kind of comes across in this game as like a very, very antagonistic guy. I know he's a bad guy in the films, like he illegally
I'm marking this one complete.
experiments with dinosaurs, but I don't think he's ever like that evil. He never comes across like very like jealous and snotty like he was then. But I don't know if that's just me.
Lambert here. I've got a new assignment that I think is perfect for your skill set. Give it a once over, then...
Okay, that shouldn't be
Let
too
me know if you're interested.
difficult, should it? Let's send these guys out to the Edmontosaurus. So we get 50%.
Glad to have you on board.
We've got no fossils
As you
left. I
can
should have been
imagine,
sending them out.
The animals
My
in the
bad.
various facilities are constantly probing for weaknesses in our security systems. They're smarter and more devious than people give them credit for.
Well, they're socialising.
But I refuse to underestimate their capabilities.
Ooh.
That's why I'm always testing and evaluating our security protocols and barriers.
Oh, I love
This
that
is
they
where you
just like kind of like walk around together and.
I've got to give this guy Lambert his due. He actually sees these animals as both opportunity and threat.
Oh, that's cool. There's a
I'm
trike
gonna
thing.
need you to
We're doing well
extract
here.
enough
This is
DNA
good.
from fossils to incubate and hatch a dinosaur. This is the first phase of this mission. Carry on.
I'm already doing that, Lambert. Come on, man. Give me a minute. So, I think I've spoke about this before, but I probably haven't well, actually, sorry. I haven't spoke about it in this video. I spoke about it in the past when I used to play on Xbox. But I prefer to, rather than build through all this foliage and then kind of just trim it down after the fact, I kind of just like getting it out of the way. Yeah. And then I've got room to build in. Now, I'm not saying that I'm going to build all over the place and remove everything. But, like, oh, that wasn't right. When you look at the map, all these trees that are just in the way of, like, where we could build. Same with down here, all around the back. And you don't notice until you take them off. I would prefer to have, like, a blank canvas almost to build on, rather than just, you know, building for building's sake kind of thing. So... So, I'm going to remove a little bit more, actually, I think. Oh, well, the radius can be, well, put up, can't it? Yeah, we'll move some of these as well. I mean, it doesn't cost much to do. We have millions, so let's just get rid of some of this. And then we've got room for other stuff, like shops and, I don't know, whatever we want, really. Maybe a bigger power station when it comes to it. Especially here, I would say shops. Like down this little bit here when you're entering the park. Remove all that. Very nice, very nice. Okay, let's go to fossils because that's the important bit. High quality, nice. And low quality, but is what it is. Let's send them out again. I know that at some point I want Ceratosaurus because, like I said, that's the one that gets you the most money on this island, really. Because I don't think you can unlock too much on this island due to the fact that you're just limited. You can come back once you've unlocked stuff on the, the further islands, but like while you're stuck on this one, you can't really put much more on here. At least from what I remember. You know, I might be remembering it slightly wrong, to be fair. So, remove some more of the foliage, because, like I said, we don't, at this point, there's not much else we can do other than wait. I want to do the missions next, because the work's going to get us some money to make a good start.
Okay.
And we want to have
Next,
some
you'll need to
room.
incubate the animal in a Hammond creation laboratory before releasing and housing it in an enclosure.
Okay.
You'll also want to make sure we've got an ACU presence on this island.
Oh, that's not good. Okay, so we incubate an Edmontosaurus for 170k. I'm fine with that. Did I... Is it still... No, it's not. Okay, good. We need to research the item from research and an ACU reload speed 1.0. Which would be building upgrades, wouldn't it? And it's over here. Hey, there we go. ACU reload speed 1.0. Nice. We've incubated the Edmontosaurus, and we need an ACU unit on the island. So, no, it's not enclosure, it's operations. I don't know why I do that. ACU, which we have the money for. So, I would say it's not really that big of a deal doing it. In water, is that? Have I still got water there? I'll say I didn't realise I did. There we go. That's near enough perfect. Okay, nice. So we got the ACU, and once we've got this and we release this,
Looks like you've run out of
we're
power.
good. Oh.
Good. Build more power stations or increase your
No,
output.
that's not good. Power station, 500k. We can't get a medium, so we do need, unfortunately, another power station. Huh. Now, is there any way I can fit it here? No, I can't, can I? Can I fit it here? No. It says in water there, and I just can't see the water myself. Anyway. There we go. We'll put it there. This middle bit is going to be for buildings anyway, so it's no big deal. Need to connect that to a path, and there we go. Now that's a lot of money gone, so I need to be a little bit more careful with money from now on.
There's a new contract. Review.
Oh, that's easy. Good, easy money.
I'm Owen Grady. Owen's my friend. I've
Ceratosaurus.
seen things I'd rather not talk about, but it hasn't dampened my commitment to the dinosaurs. Raptors more generally, and me and Blue specifically. We have a special relationship, like what I have with Claire. Less complicated. Anyway, nice to meet you.
You could have got someone who sounded a little bit more like Chris Pratt. Like, it doesn't sound like Chris Pratt whatsoever, does it?
Our understanding. It's valuable.
Unless maybe they weren't allowed to. So an Edmontosaurus. The Edmontosaurus kind of just reminds me of like a horse a little bit. And now the siren's going off outside, so that's for the third time this episode. I'm having to say, I'm really sorry if you can hear that, because I know it's a pain.
But we are gonna encourage one of the dinosaurs to breach our containment grid. We'll then react and see if our procedures and personnel are up to the challenge.
Right, so you're gonna let the Edmonton.
So at this point, I'd like to take back everything I just said about this guy.
Yep, you know, I'm pretty pissed too, Ian, because now I've got to watch this guy break out. I'm gonna have to be quick with the oh no, where are you? Range team. Add task. I need to be ready for it to fix the fence, because as soon as this guy busts out, the rest of them are gonna follow. So. Oh, he's taking his time. Wow, he really is taking his time, isn't he? Open the enclosure gate or otherwise let the dinosaur loose to attack guests. So he doesn't want to get out, it looks like. I don't want to open the gate though. Probably do a resupply in that. So I open that, is he just going to walk out? Because he's taking his goddamn time over here.
The ACU, or Asset Containment Unit, should be your first port of call to bring down a rampaging dinosaur.
I can't believe that this is even like allowed. It's like, yeah, just let him loose. Let him loose to attack guests. I mean, at least it's only a Matanceros, but still.
Request acknowledged.
Okay,
You've closed
gate
out that
one,
contract
close
and met
that.
the objectives. Best outcome possible.
There we go.
Without exceptional
Tranquilize the
security,
dinosaur.
nothing
I'm
else
already
here
way
would be
ahead of
possible.
you, because I
That's
guessed
our magic.
safety is
And
my
I guess the
number one
Matanceros,
priority
you're showing the rest of us
on
how it's done.
Matanceros. Okay,
You're deserving of this.
way ahead of you, Lambert. I mean,
Okay,
it's not
we
your
have
number
our
one
rock.
priority because you
Time
want it
tag it and
to,
bag it.
you know,
We're
kill
using
everyone.
less
But
than lethal, but remember, that dinosaur doesn't know this is just supposed to be a drill. So watch your back.
God,
I
Lambert
understand
should have been
to
fired
keep our security as sharp
ages
as
ago.
possible. This is not the way I would go about doing it.
You have a problem with how we keep you safe, Doctor. I'm happy to discuss it at a later time. Right now, we have our hands full.
So I think the divisions just straight up hate each other. So this is a great working environment because you've got some guy who wants to, you know, let the dinosaurs loose and attack people. Then you've got someone else having a massive go at him, and that's fair because he's an absolute idiot. He's clearly mentally deranged. But even if he hadn't done that, she still hated him. And then that Isaac hates the other two. So, yeah, great working environment here at Jurassic World. I'm sure nothing will go wrong underneath, under the, you know, the command of these lunatics. Well, it won't while I'm here, but, you know, I mean in real life. And then my star rating's dropped as well. Like I was above a star, George. And you've ruined that now. God damn it, George. Right. Well, when the Edmonton comes in here, hopefully that will be the end of the mission, but I don't know if it will. If it is the end of the mission, then that'll be the end of today's episode. I think we'll call it there because we're already just past the half-an-hour mark, so seems like as good a time as any to stop. Let's just see what happens first. Have the guys got back from the fossils as well? Yeah, no. Oh, what's my Ceratosaurus on? Nice, 69% currently. Even looks like a horse there.
Asset has been delivered.
Right, there we go. So, all sorted. Transmission, mission passed. Hey! I say mission passed like GTA. I meant mission complete. Okay, cool.
And that's
Get
the
an
job
extra million.
finished. True and
That
square.
gives us a lot of money to get the Ceratosaur now, and then
Thing is,
hopefully
we're
that
still
will give
learning
us
where our
even more
boundaries
money,
are when it
and
comes to
that's
keeping
how
these
we'll
animals
progress.
under control. God knows they're working out ways to exploit our weaknesses. Guess we'll find out who gets to the limits of our abilities first.
Us or them? Ever vigilant.
It's probably going to be
That's always been the challenge
you,
of the
George, that ruins
Jurassic
it.
industrial complex. Exploitation versus security. The immense potential for profit and for violence.
God damn, I love Ian Malcolm, and by extension Jeff Goldblum, obviously. Right, so yeah, that's the end of today's episode. If you've watched if you watched this far, thank you so much. I've had a lot of fun, and hopefully we'll just carry on with the series like this. We'll go through all the campaign, and then hopefully we can just have a bit of fun at the end, with some sandbox and stuff. I would really love to build Jurassic World, like I said, but
I'm Isaac.
okay, well,
Good things about
let's
you.
just accept
I'm in
that
charge
for the
of the
sake of it.
entertainment
Right.
division. What is the world's
Let
greatest
me
show
just
if no one sees it?
listen to what he's
Don't
saying
answer.
first, and then we'll end.
It's rhetorical and painfully obvious.
Come on,
What I'm saying is that
Isaac.
we need people in our parks. Fill up our facilities with warm bodies. Numbers bring revenue, excitement, and opportunities.
And there we go. Right, that's the end of today's episode. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said before, this is the Fossil Fool signing out.